Good morning. We are at about, I don't know, probably 5 miles outside of Fort Meyers Beach. We ended up staying there for a total of 9 days. It was a very productive 9 days. Spent a lot of that time working on our outboard motor for our dinghy and getting that all squared away. And I think we accomplished that. The last few days it's been running well. I really didn't want to leave there until we had experienced the area and enjoyed it. This morning we are motor sailing. We've got only about 5 knots of breeze right off our aft quarter over here, so we just got the jib up, the Genoa, or the Genoa up, and we're just kind of cruising along, motor sailing. We got 2 boats that are alongside over here this morning. We've got looks like about 146, I think, and another smaller boat over there. Everybody's headed south, so I think they're headed down towards the Keys and maybe beyond as well. Our destination for the day is Marco Island, which is only about 35 miles, so we have a nice little cruise today. Started out a little rocky though. After we got under the bridge, I kind of throttled it up a little bit and she wouldn't hold RPM. She kept dropping off. I don't know if I had some weeds wrapped around the prop or we had some particulate in the fuel filter, but I ran it for a while and then I came out of it, dropped it back down to idle, and then got back into it, and then she was fine. So I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, we're back underway and going fine, making about 5 knots with about 5 knots of breeze, but sure would like to get a little bit more wind. The wind was supposed to fill in to be about 10 knots today, but not seeing that. And earlier it was like 3 or 4 knots, so made it for a nice leave out of the harbor, but no issue with wind or waves or anything. But now we'd like to get going, so maybe the wind will pick up here in a bit and we can move on down the road. So anyway, hope your day is going well. Ours is going pretty well. So I'll leave you with this beautiful shot of the coastline over there, and we'll check back in some other time. Well, we're checking back in again. This is a continuation of our sail down from Fort Myers to, we hope we're going to make Marco Island today. We should be able to do that. We'll see. We've not had much wind, and what we are dealing with is almost dead downwind sailing. So what we've tried to do is go wing on wing. So we've got our jib out to this side. You can kind of see that, and it's flapping around a little bit in the light winds. We put our main out to this side, and we have a preventer, which is this line over here that's tied to the end of the boom to keep it out there, because we do not want that boom to come flying across the other side accidentally, creating what is called an accidental jibe. So that's what we got, and other than the sails flapping around a bit, we're doing okay. So we're making about 4 knots. The only problem is we're going in the wrong direction. We need to go more that way, and we're going that way. So our game plan is to go out here for a ways. We're getting further offshore. We're about, I don't know, 5 miles offshore right now. And we're going to go out this way for a while, and then we're going to turn back to our port, and what that will do is put the wind, well, then we will move the boom at that point to the other side and put both sails on the starboard side of the boat and be on a port tack and sail into Marco. So that's the game plan, and we will see if it'll work. So anyway, kind of pretty though. Love to see the wing on wing going on there. So the only problem is you got to hand steer it, because you got to keep it right on the edge. So Kim's at the helm right now, and we got the wind coming right over the back of the boat. So anyway, there's a view back at Kim at the helm. There she is. And anyway, it's a pretty day. Very pleasant. We can feel almost no apparent wind on us here in the boat because we are just running with the wind. So I'll check in sometime later, maybe.